This is the lecture number 7 for the chapter linear equation 2 variable of class 10th, and today we'll discuss the cross multiplication method to solve the linear equation in 2 variables. So let the pair of equations be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now to solve by the cross multiplication method, you put the coefficient like this, b1, b2, that is these two, then c1, c2, then a1, a2, and then again b1, b2. You draw the, you can say a diagram or put these coefficient in this way, b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, and again b1, b2. Then to solve it, x upon is equal to y upon is equal to 1 upon, you have to write like this, x upon, I will tell you what will be the denominator, y upon 1 upon. So when you have to put, what you have to put up upon x, x will be this into this minus this into this, see the arrows, and y upon will be this into this minus this into this, and 1 upon will be this into this minus this into this. When you put this is equal to this, you will get the value of x. When you will put this is equal to this, you will get the value of y. So x will be this upon this and y will be this upon this. This is the value of x and y. So this is the cross multiplication. You have to arrange these coefficients in this, always in this form, b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, b1, b2, like this. Let us take an example. We have the equation x plus y is equal to 3 and 2x plus y is equal to 4. First of all, take the coefficient to the left, constant to the left hand side, because the equation should be of the form a1x plus b1y plus c equal to 0. So this, so it is a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. So how you have to write? b1, b2, that is 1, 1. You know, 1, 1. Then c1, c2, this is minus 3, minus 4, that is minus 3, minus 4. Then again a1, a2, that is 1 and 2. Then again b1 and b2, that is 1 and 1. So x upon y upon 1 upon. So x upon will be this into this minus this into this. So minus 4 minus minus 3. Y upon will be this into this minus 6 minus minus 4, that is plus 4. 1 upon will be this into this minus this into this, that is 1 minus 2. So x upon minus 1, y upon minus 2, 1 upon minus 1. So x, put it equal to this, y put it equal to this. So x will be equal to plus 1 and y will be equal to plus 2. Take minus 2 to the right hand side, you will get this x and y. So always you have to write the coefficient in this form, a b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, b1, b2, and x upon this into this minus this into this, y upon will be this into this minus this into this, 1 upon will be this into this minus this into this. Take proper care of the minus sign, then put this is equal to this, you will get the value of x, then you put this is equal to this, you will get the value of y. So this is the example of cross multiplication method. Let us take the exercise 3.5, and you have to find which type of solution the equation have, and if it have a unique solution, then you have to solve it by cross multiplication method. That is the cross multiplication method you have to solve. So exercise 3.5, question number 1, the equations are 3x minus 3y minus 3 equal to 0, and it is x minus 9y minus 2 equal to 0. Then a1 upon a2 is coming out to be 1 upon 3, b1 upon bt, the b2 will be minus 3 upon minus 9, that is 1 upon 3, and c1 upon c2 is minus 3 upon minus 2, that is 3 upon 2. So first two ratios are equal, so it means a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c, is not equal to c1 upon c2. So therefore it will have no solution, and when it have no solution, you cannot find the value of x and y. Rather, there is no value of x and y which will satisfy these two equations. In the second part, again you have to first of all find which type of the solution this equation have. a1 upon a2 2 upon 3 it will be, b1 upon b2 will be 1 upon 2, and c1 upon c2 will be 5 upon 8, that is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. This. So therefore it will have unique solution or a consistent solution. When the equation have unique or consistent solution, then you have to solve it by cross multiplication method. So using the cross multiplication method, we have b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, and b1, b2. Now what is b1, b2? It is 1 and 2. This is 1 and 2. What is c1, c2? It is minus 5, minus 8. You have to take this to the left hand side. This you have to take the left hand side. Then a1, a2 will be 1 upon 2, a1, a2 will be 2 or 3, and b1, b2 will be again it will be 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So as usual, x upon will be this into this minus this into this. So this into this is minus 8 minus this into this will be equal to plus 10. Y upon will be this into this minus 15 minus this into this minus 15 plus 16, and 1 upon will be this into this minus this into this 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, 1 upon. So when you solve it, x upon 2, y upon 1, 1 upon 1. So put this is equal to this, you will get x. Put this is equal to this, you will get y. This is the value of x and y. So in this question, you have to tell whether which type of the solution the equation have, and if it has a unique solution, then you have to find the solution of that equation by using the cross multiplication method. Now the question number 2, we have the two parts, and this question number 2 is important. Now two equations are given, 2x plus 3y is equal to 7 and a minus bx plus a plus b y is equal to 3a plus b minus 2. These equations have infinitely many solutions. It is given that these two equations have infinitely many solutions. So when it have infinitely many solutions, then you can put a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So 2 upon a minus b, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 will be 3 upon a plus b, and c1 upon c2 will be equal to 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. Now you have to use these three expressions or statement to find the value of a and b. Now when these three are equal to each other, so you can put this is equal to this first of all, then put this is equal to this. You'll get two equations. So when you put this equal to this, cross multiply it, you are getting equation a minus 5b is equal to 0. Then when you put this is equal to this, you are getting 9a plus 3b minus 6 is equal to 7a plus 7b. Take all the terms to the same side, you are getting a minus 2b is equal to 3. So you are getting two equations, a minus 5b is equal to 0, and you are getting a minus 2b is equal to 3. Now you can solve these two equations by cross multiplication method. You are getting a linear equation in two variables. So solve it by cross multiplication method. b1 b2, a1 a2, c1 c2, again b1 b2, then a upon this into this minus this into this, b upon this into this minus this upon this, and 1 upon will be this into this minus this into this. So when you put this equal to this, you will get the value of a. When you put this equal to this, you will get the value of b, which is 5 and 1. So it is given in the beginning that these two equations have infinitely many solutions. So we have put that a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. When we have equated them, you are getting a one equation. When you are equating these two, you are getting a second equation. Then you have to solve this equation. We have three methods. If it is especially written by which method you have to solve, then you have to solve by that method. Otherwise, you can use any method, elimination method, or cross multiplication method, or substitution method. In this a1, b1, c1, and a2, b2, c2. So this is the important question in which the which type of solution equation have which type of solution, and you have to find the unknown values. Similarly, in the second part of this equation, two equation 3x plus y is equal to 1 and 2k minus 1x, k minus y, k minus 1y is equal to 2k plus 1 have no solution. It is given that this equation have no solution. So when we have no solution, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. So a1 is 3, a2 is 2k minus 1, b1 is 1, b2 is k minus 1, c1 is 1, and c2 is 2k plus 1. This a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 and c2. So you use these two, cross multiply, and get the value of 2. You will get the value of k. Okay. Now in question number 4, this again we are getting the word problem. See it very carefully. It is given that there is a, I think you should must have your book with you. It is given that there is a hostel which the fixed charges and the total will be depend on the number of days he has taken the meal from that hostel. So let the fixed charges be X and the cost of the food per day be rupees Y. So a person gave rupees 1000 for taking meals for 20 days. So it means there is a fixed charge of X rupees and 20 Y will be the charge of the food. The total amount he has to pay is 10,000. The second person take the food for 26 days and he has given 1800 rupees. So the fixed charges plus food charges for 26 days is 26Y. So X plus 26Y is equal to 1800. Now we have these two equations. Solve by cross multiplication method and you are getting the value of X as 400 and Y is equal to 30. X is equal to 400. We are getting the value of Y is equal to 30. You solve it by cross multiplication method. It means the X is how much? 400. That means fixed charges is 400 rupees and the value of Y is 30. It means the cost of the food per day is 30 rupees. So fixed charges, cost per day. Now in the second part of this question, it is given there is a fraction. When we subtract 1 from the numerator, we are getting the fraction as 1 upon 3. And when we are adding only 8 in the denominator, then it is coming out to be 1 upon 4. So let the fraction be X upon Y. Though according to the first case, if we subtract 1 from the numerator, then it will become X minus 1. And we're doing nothing in the denominator. So X minus 1 upon Y is equal to 1 upon 3. Cross multiply and arrange, we are getting equation 3x minus y is equal to 3. And in the second, it is given that when we add 8 to the denominator, the fraction become 1 upon 4. Cross multiply and arrange, you are getting this second equation. Now you solve these two equations by cross multiplication method. To get the value of X and Y, we are getting the value of X as 5 and the value of Y is 12. It means fraction is X upon Y, 5 upon 12. You take your own time to solve these equations. Now in the second part, it is given that when a person gave a correct answer, there is a 3 marks for the correct answer and there is a 1 mark deduction for the wrong answer. So in the first case, a person getting 40 marks. And in the second case, if there is a 4 marks for the correct answer and 2 marks is deducted for the wrong answer, so he is getting 50 marks. So it has been asked how many questions are then in the question paper. So let the correct answer or the right answers be X and the wrong answers be Y. So in the first case, when he's getting 3 marks for the correct answer, so he'll get 3X and loses 1. For the wrong, so he's getting 3X and losing 1Y. So gaining and losing, he is getting 3X and losing 1Y. So their difference will be 40. He is getting 40 marks. In the second case, getting 4 marks for the correct answer and 2 marks for the wrong answer. So he is gaining 4X and losing 2Y. So he will get 4X minus 2Y is equal to 50 marks. He is getting 50 marks in the second case. Gaining, losing. Gaining 4 for the each correct, losing 2 for the each wrong. So gaining 4X, losing 2Y, difference is 50. Gaining minus losing, the total is 50. So by solving this by cross multiplication method, we are getting the value of X as 15 and Y as 5. And the total questions will be 20. Correct plus wrong. 20 questions are there in this question paper. So we'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.